Mr. Speaker, colleagues have drawn our attention to how poor we've traded amongst ourselves in Africa. African global trade share is just 3% and is very, very low and poor. To the extent that we want to increase investment in Africa and create more job opportunities. So, Speaker, I would want our leaders to reconsider the theme for this year's AU Summit, if they can. Looking at the issues around the world lately, Mr. Speaker, President Trump has signed a lot of executive orders, some affecting African nationals. And I believe this is the time for African leaders to have gone to Addis Ababa to consider the implications of what President Trump has done with regards to the nationals of Africa. Not to be talking about reparations, Mr. Speaker. We've been talking about reparations for many years, and we've achieved nothing. And I believe we are not going to achieve anything. There are issues in Congo, DRC, between Rwanda, between South Africa. Soldiers are being killed here and there. Those are issues that bother the African today. Nigeria is the biggest economy in Africa, Mr. Speaker. Nigeria is seeking to join the BRICS, like South Africa did. You have countries in ECOWAS leaving to form other unions outside ECOWAS. Those are matters that affect us, that must agitate the thinking and thoughts of African leaders. Should they meet in Addis? I don't know when they are meeting, Mr. Speaker. So I believe that there are very important issues other than talking about reparations. The Global Reparation Fund was to have been set up, I think, last year. I don't think we even have $1 in that account. Yet we are going to be sitting in Addis Ababa with delegations upon delegations from countries, about 55 countries in Africa, to go to Addis Ababa and read speeches with no effect on the people on the continent. That is why the youth of Africa are constantly losing interest in our politics and democracy and will fall for anything. Today I read online a BBC story that there are some Ghanaians even fighting alongside the jihadists or whatever in the Sahelian areas across country in the north, Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger. Ghanaians participated in the what do you call it? Those people were cutting people's limbs and arms. No Boko Haram in Europe. So, Mr. Speaker, I believe there are very critical issues that should agitate the minds of the 21st century African leaders. Our trade, we talked about a common payment platform. We've talked about a common airline. Our transportation system is very bad. You want to travel from here to Guinea to Sierra Leone and you have to go to 3 other countries. Those are the things that we have to be talking about. Our road networks are not linked properly. So how can we talk about trade and be part of global trade, Mr. Speaker? So I believe that we should reconsider this theme for the AU Summit in Addis if it's not too late, and to talk about those critical matters that will spur up our economic growth and to ensure that Africa becomes a leading light in the world. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.